So today I'm really excited to be talking with Jillian Went. Now Jillian is the driving force behind Agility's Pilates at Warners Bay. Her service, she's been looking after or helping people with Pilates or training people with Pilates in Newcastle for the last 15 years. And she's really going to be giving us some really good ideas and suggestions this morning, again from an exercise point of view, but based around Pilates. So I'm really looking forward to talking with you. Just waiting for her for a moment just to come online. Now, an interesting story. Hello, Jillian.
Hi, how are you?
I'm really well, thank you. Really well.
Great.
So I was just introducing you. With these Facebook Lives, we've been talking about a lot about tips for people on how to stay fit, healthy and sane, given the current restrictions and everything. And exercise has obviously been a really popular topic. Now, before we get started with that, you and I have a really long-standing family connection.
Sure do. I feel like a celebrity already.
As you know, your grandparents, Bill and Joyce,
Yes.
they're in their 90s.
Yes.
They are amongst my top favourite patients. I think they were actually one of my earliest patients I started seeing, nearly 30 or over 30 years ago.
Yes, and they have not stopped talking about that first visit as well. They remember it clearly.
Well, actually, Dana and I were talking about it, and I think they might have even come to our wedding, come to the park to watch us get married.
Oh, I'll have to ask them because I know that Nan and Pop will definitely remember.
Yeah, well, they will. Joyce has got a memory like, what's the word, an elephant, so I'm sure she will. Now, the other interesting fact is when I'm talking, I do, as you do, a fair bit of mentoring with other naturopaths coming through. And
Yes.
when I describe my style of practice and our business, I always say that, where patients come to see us at Mullen Health and they're patients for life, and I often see three generations of the same family. Now, Bill and Joyce, they make 4 generations because I've seen like all 4 generations of your family over a long-term period. So
The whole family, we're a very strong knit family, we are.
well, and
Definitely.
Bill and Joyce are amazing grandparents, parents, and great-grandparents. So they really are an inspiration to me. And I believe they've been doing some Pilates lessons with your Pilates classes as well.
Yes, they have. They are our oldest clientele here and they love it. It gives them the mobility that they need for life and they just love the social aspect of it as well. Especially my grandfather, he just have a chat, loves all the girls all the other ladies in the hour. So yeah, they're missing it obviously with the isolation and not able to see family as well. So I think with their mental state, they are struggling with the change.
Yeah, for sure. I'll have to give them a call, actually. I
Yeah,
might see
love that.
if Joyce wants to do a Facebook Live with me.
Oh, she'll say no. We're just slowly introducing new technology to them, and we've set up their FaceTime so they can actually see family. And she's learning and she's loving it, but she's still hesitant about it as well.
Now, Jill, just to start with, I know what Pilates is all about, or I think I do, but for people out there listening that maybe have an idea but not fully understand what is it about Pilates?
We are a rehab Pilates studio, and Pilates is more for a lot of internal strength and flexibility and mobility, and also helps you with your balance and coordination. So it's a whole mind and body exercise regime that will help you physically, and we design our own classes here that is for the individual. So it's not one fits all. And we have about a very small group class here, and with the Pilates equipment, I don't know if you can see it in the background, it's more versatile where you are supported through the movement to help you gain your strength and gain your flexibility that you need to help with your everyday life skills.
Yeah, and Jill, so for elderly people like Bill and Joyce in their 90s, but Pilates is for all ages as well, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. It's for everybody. My youngest one is 6 years old that comes in here, although she does only half-hour classes, but it's just getting them moving and letting them learn how to move correctly in everyday life. I've got a lot of young dancers too that's learning how to perfect their body flexibility and strength for them to pursue their dancing career like I did years ago. And we get a lot of different types of athletes and sporting clients, as well as a lot of rehab clients that have just come from a surgery point of view as well.
Yeah, I had a client last week who's a footballer, and he was coming to see you for quite a while.
Ah,
He
yeah.
was, he was strong and fit, but he just didn't have that flexibility. So he said,
No, so they struggle.
yeah, he said Pilates really
Yeah.
made a massive difference.
It's a very internal strength that it supports the skeletal structure, where most people who do a lot of gym work or training for their sporting performance is a totally different muscle group altogether.
Yeah, fantastic. And what makes your business? So you've been teaching Pilates in Newcastle for 15 years. You're one of the original Pilates studios that first opened up.
Yeah. Yes, yeah, it's probably over 15 years now. So we've come a long way, and we've had ongoing clients that have started with us since then as well. So they've still stuck with us. They love it. It's yeah, the difference is I think we are just more personalized and tailored to the individual,
Yeah.
and we have such a small group, and we've got the Pilates equipment that will help you achieve what you need to achieve for your fitness goals.
That's awesome. Now, Jill, we were talking about this earlier, like your business model has had to change, had to adapt given the current
Mass,
restrictions.
yes,
Yes.
yes, massive change.
What's business looking
Um,
like for you day to day at the moment?
at the moment, very quiet, very still. We had to close a month ago due to the coronavirus. I chose to close earlier due to the health of my clients and my staff. So I didn't bother to wait for the actual time or the day that the government told us to close. So it's been very, very slow in the fact that I know everyone else out there is, their life is tipped upside down. So they're all trying to juggle home life, schooling, and then trying to find their time to do their own exercise at the same time. So our business had to change a lot in our structure. We're no longer one-on-one or hands-on. I had to change my teaching skills, which is so hard at the moment. So I've been out of my comfort zone for the last 4 weeks. I've changed a lot in regards to helping my staff as well to keep up their workload, and trying to please my clients as much as we can. So we've actually generated online classes. We've actually, for those who don't have technology or internet either, we've also got made up their own personal programs that we've actually handed out to them for them to keep moving. We've also done a monthly challenge, which is almost over this month, and we're just trying to source out a lot of different avenues that we can try and implement for our clients to keep moving. They're all out there waiting, but they're just,
Yeah.
it's just time. I think it's time to get the ball rolling, I guess, because I know that I've rushed too much into this structure. I'm burnt out already and I'm run down. It's just taken me 4 weeks to realise that I have to breathe. I haven't been
Yeah.
breathing or sleeping.
Yeah.
So I think everyone's the same. I think everyone out there is also just trying to change their whole life just to cope with this situation and climate.
Well, I think also too, I think a really good point is that for all of us that are into regular exercise, we can't sort of have this as a period where we stop doing all of those good things that we do to keep well. So
Yes,
I think it's great that you've got those offers for patients, for clients rather, to really get back on track and get fitter. And one of the, we're nearly 5 weeks into this initial restriction. Even if we've got another 2 months of this to go, I think now's a good time for people to actually think, right, I really need to start to focus on getting fitter, healthier, weller now, so that when this is over, I'm actually in a better place to then do all the things, because you and I will have to both work on our businesses coming out of this. Well, it's not just this initial phase, it'll be our adaptability coming out of it to get everything back to where it needs to be as well.
exactly.
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
you've got a special offer for anyone watching or listening today.
Yeah, definitely. For those who are wanting to try Pilates online through our Zoom channel, we're offering it for the whole week next week for free. So
Oh,
come and join us and say hello and try our Pilates classes. Probably best to contact us through our email, which is info@agilitypilates.com.au. That's the best contact for us at the moment. And we'll love to see you all in our classes.
that's fantastic, Jillian. And I think for someone that hasn't done Pilates before, or if you have and you need to get freshened back up and back into it, that's a really generous offer.
Everybody. Yeah,
Yeah,
we will
thank you.
welcome everybody.
Now, a couple of other points with your business. I know you've always done mentoring. You've done a lot of training and coaching for students coming through. So
Yes.
that's a really big commitment on your behalf. And you've also
Yes.
just started a brand new project that unfortunately had to have the pin pulled on it because of these restrictions.
Yes. Yeah, it was very disappointing. I had a lot of my heart and passion put into this, and I was so excited. We had so much response, and we were trialing Pilates retreats, and that was supposed to start in 2 weeks' time up at the Hunter Valley. And unfortunately, with the climate change and the coronavirus, we had to pull the pin, but it's only postponed. So we're hoping at the end of the year or beginning of next year that we'll start the retreats again. I think by then everyone will be needing to de-stress and rejuvenate and reconnect again. So I think that would be a perfect opportunity to start. So we're hoping to not lose hope and still get more excited to when this new adventure starts, because I just believe we need to get out as well as in nature and the sun, and just not learn to do Pilates or fitness, but also learn to eat healthily as well. And I think that's what my retreats are all about. It's all luxury. So it's not a weight loss retreat. It's not actually a detox retreat either. It's just whatever comes naturally to yourself, whatever you want to do on the weekends, whether you want to chill and relax or just do heaps of exercise and heaps of Pilates, or drink if you like. We don't mind. It's a lifestyle luxury retreats.
Well, well, number one, sign me up. And number two, I heard you have a really amazing gut health speaker coming to talk your first retreat.
Oh, definitely. And, I know you very well.
So I was really looking forward to coming as well. So I'm disappointed.
Yeah, I'm just surprised. Yeah, it's a shame. It was just such a big surprise that in a week that we've advertised that we were 80% booked out, which was fantastic for our first trip. And they're all disappointed as well, but they know it's only postponed, so there are still a little bit more spots available. We had also organising just not the whole weekend retreats, but also a day retreat where people can just come for the day. So that will also include all the events, all the activities that we had. So I know a lot of people couldn't make it for the weekend, but there's heaps of space available for the day once we get a new date.
Fantastic, Jill. Now, are you ready for the Fast Five?
Yes, I am.
All right. Before we go there, no, we'll go there. So, number one, favourite exercise?
Pilates, of course. But I do, I do try and get a lot of walking out there and yoga. But I've actually, I've been in the studio all day today. I've been doing a lot of videoing of pre-recorded videos for clients as well. And once again, that's out of my comfort zone, but I'm going with the flow and I've been Pilating all day.
Well done. Favourite vegetable?
I don't think I have a favourite vegetable. I eat a lot of veggies. I crave my veggies if I don't get enough veggies. I think I like all veggies. If you change that question to what's your hateful vegetable, I can tell you straight away. The only vegetable I hate is peas. Sorry.
Okay. We haven't had a hate vegetable, but we'll go with that one.
But I love every other vegetable. At the moment, with all the stress, I'm actually dipping in too much of cheese platters and wine. That's my splurge
Okay.
at the moment. Has to be a good quality cheese.
A good quality wine. Well, no judgment here.
Yeah, no
Um,
judgment.
favorite health supplement?
I think I'm taking a lot of probiotics because of my gut as well, with all the
Yeah.
stress I've had and what I've experienced last year. And I've updosed my magnesium because I know
Yeah.
with all the lack of sleeping I'm doing and more stress I'm generating, I'm just upping my magnesium to help me with that.
Beautiful, beautiful. And one thing you can't live without.
In this climate at the moment, my family, which is
Yeah, nice.
yeah, it's the hardest thing, especially, not able to see my grandparents being 90. They are still living at their own home, as you know,
Yeah,
and just seeing them able to see family as well. Like my nan is the type of person that likes to get the whole family together for all events, for
yeah,
all our birthdays, our Christmases, our Easter, and our Mother's Day and Father's Day. And at the moment, we missed out on Easter, so she's a little bit disheartened about that. And her birthday's coming up too in June, so she's going to be a little bit disappointed as well. But yeah, I think family is the one I'm missing.
yeah, yeah. That's been a really common theme. That actually and magnesium, interestingly enough. So,
Ah, all right.
so on the mark. So just to finish up with Jill, what's your number one health tip?
I would say movement and exercise is key. It doesn't have to be a chore. Don't make it a chore. Keep it fun, and I'd probably suggest to try something new on a weekly basis.
Well, beautiful. It's a perfect opportunity for people that haven't done Pilates before or need to freshen up to jump on
Yes.
board and log in for your free 1 week of Pilates. So thank you again, Jill. That's so generous.
No, no, thank you. I'm glad that you actually rang me to do this chat. Like I said, it's out of my comfort zone, but I'm here.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. And we'll talk soon.
Great, thank you. Thanks again, Pete.
Thanks, Jill.
Bye.